My child, my beloved, I am calling you now because time is running out. A voice from heaven has broken through the silence tonight. It is your mother. Her spirit is standing right beside you as you read this. Archangel Michael tells her, "Don't go away right now, because the moment might not come back again after it's over. Your name is resonating in the chambers of light, and the heavens are shaking. It's the last truth she wants to tell you, a secret truth she didn't tell anyone while she was alive. Before her soul crossed over, she was unable to reveal a truth. This is your last chance. Now, let your heart open. Do not leave me until the very end. The miracle is just around the corner, and pay attention to this. If this word speaks to you, please subscribe right away so you don't miss another divine message. What you are about to hear could change everything. The guardian angels are looking. The heavens are keeping track of your choice. You have a voice telling you not to ignore it. Will you listen or close this and walk away? Heavens are heavy tonight with a message that cannot wait. My child, my beloved, this world and the eternal have become more visible to each other, and your mom's voice has come through from that place where time doesn't exist. You thought she was gone, but she's still there. You can feel her closeness more than the breath in your chest or the beat in your heart. She begged God to give her one last chance to talk to you. Archangel Michael has brought her words through the fires of heaven to where you can see them now. This isn't a mistake. I'm not making this up. The divine has led you here because they know that you will never get this message again if you don't open it now. A moment that was predetermined for your destiny even before you were born. While a soul is bound in flesh, some truths are kept hidden. Between the living and the dying, secrets are kept, feelings aren't expressed, and words are left unspoken. As she entered eternity, your mother carried these truths with her. Now she shakes with light because her love for you is stronger than death's silence. She couldn't sleep until you knew this last truth. She couldn't go any further into the gardens of heaven until she said the words she never spoke on earth to you in your heart. Because of this, she begged Archangel Michael to send this to you right away, before the hourglass empties and her voice fades back into the eternal silence. Pay close attention, because she's not talking about small things. She talks about the path you're on, the dangers around you, and the hands that say they love you but really have a knife hidden inside them. She talks about the miracle that has your name written on it. There is a miracle so close that you could almost touch it, but it is so fragile that one wrong choice could break it all. She talks about her prayers, every tear she shed for you while she was still alive. You were covered in whispers that no one else could hear every night she couldn't sleep. She says that those prayers did not pass away with her, but rose like incense into the throne room of heaven, where they are still burning in front of the altar of God, pleading for His protection and blessing, not to be taken lightly. Heaven isn't a joke, and God doesn't waste His words. Since you are here and reading this right now, it means that eternity has reached down and touched your life. It looks like something strong and unchangeable is happening. You're being warned, but you're also getting ready. Because your mom loved you, a door has been opened for God to come in. You need to be awake, though. You need to be careful. You should not think this is just a coincidence or a matter of chance, because if you turn away, you'll miss not only her last message, but also God's hand held out to you. I want you to do something small before we go any further. It may not seem important, but it is important in the spirit world. You are not just watching a video by clicking the like button right now. There will be a flow of God's favor in your life. Heaven knows when you click that you are open, ready to receive, and saying yes to the divine intervention that is being sent. So press the like button right away. That's when you should ask God's favor to rush into your life and open doors, soften hearts, and make a way where there doesn't seem to be a way. Now is the time to do it. Feel the shift start. This is the last warning before the page turns, says Archangel Michael. Today, you are on the verge of a new chapter that will either turn out to be the miracle God planned for you or leave you with regrets. Your mother's words are the compass you hold in your hands. You should be strong, she says. Keep an eye out for the signs, she says. People around you might laugh or ignore the whispers in your spirit, but she wants you to believe them. She wants you to believe the impossible because heaven is already working for you. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Now, before we go any further, I feel heaven stopping for a moment. Your mom can see how you feel, and she wants you to show your faith. I want you to type one word in the comments below. If you think her spirit is with you right now, and you know these words are real, it's not a ritual to type Amen. It's a statement that you are listening, awake, and ready to receive what heaven is releasing. The angels notice, and your mother's spirit is happy when you type it. Type Amen now as a sign of your faith. And please don't wait to act if this message touches even the tiniest part of your soul, my child. Right now, make sure you subscribe, because these aren't the last words that heaven will send you. More truths, messages, warnings, and miracles are still to come. But if you miss them, if you let the world's noise block out the divine's call, you might walk blind when the path of light was right in front of you. Subscribing is a promise to stay in touch with the flow of divine revelation that is coming your way during this season of your life. Not just a click. When your mom says your name, her voice shakes with light. She says she has watched you during the quiet times when you thought no one could see your tears, and when you thought your pain was hidden behind a brave front. The love of a mother is eternal and endures even after the body is buried, according to her. So even in heaven she couldn't take her eyes off of you. You need to know this, she says. You have been through a lot of hard times, but they have all been part of a bigger plan. Every night you questioned God. Every day you carried too much on your shoulders. And every betrayal that cut deeper than a knife was seen, counted, and is still being redeemed. She points out, the moment is near where the pain you endured will be answered with a miracle so radiant that even your enemies will fall silent in awe. This message is confirmed by Archangel Michael, who is standing there holding a flaming sword of light. He tells you that the battle around you is worse than you think, because your name is written in the fire of God. The forces of darkness have tried to set traps around your destiny, but they have failed. Archangel Michael says he has been sent to guard you, stand at your house's door, and surround your steps with angelic armies. He claims that the enemy has been spreading lies to the people around you in an effort to incite suspicion, jealousy, and hatred for you. He does say, though, that what God has sealed, an enemy can't open. People are not in charge of your miracle. It's not in the whispers of people who are planning to hurt you. There is no envy in the background. It's in the throne room of heaven, where the sound of your mom's prayers can still be heard like thunder. And heaven has already made up its mind. You have been chosen. We got you covered. You are being taken up into a new season that can't be stopped right now. This message is also confirmed by Archangel Michael, who is depicted holding a flaming sword of light. He tells you that the battle around you is worse than you think, because your name is written in the fire of God. The forces of darkness have tried to set traps around your destiny, but they have failed. Archangel Michael says he has been sent to guard you, stand at your house's door, and surround your steps with angelic armies. He claims that the enemy has been spreading lies to the people around you in an effort to incite suspicion, jealousy, and hatred for you. He does say, though, that what God has sealed, an enemy can't open. People are not in charge of your miracle. It's not in the whispers of people who are planning to hurt you. There is no envy in the background. It's in the throne room of heaven, where the sound of your mom's prayers can still be heard like thunder, and heaven has already made up its mind. You have been chosen. We got you covered. You are being taken up into a new season that can't be stopped right now. You must stay awake, though, beloved, because your mom says the danger isn't just from the obvious bad guys. The greater danger lies in the seemingly harmless voices, small distractions, and quiet compromises that are meant to take you just one step away from the path of light. You need to pay close attention to your spirit, she says, because God is talking to you through signs you have skipped over. There are divine messages in the repeated numbers, the sudden dreams, and the feelings that told you not to trust certain faces. You must not dismiss them anymore, she says. These whispers will shield you from heartbreak, deception, and loss if you listen to them. If you don't pay attention to them, you might fall into a trap that wasn't meant for you. That's why she came. The veil was opened by heaven to keep you safe and wake you up before it's too late. Feel how the air around you changes as you listen to this, because heaven is close by. It's getting close to you now. The angels are getting close. These words are filled with the Spirit of God. Because your soul knows the truth, your heart is beating differently. Feel free to be shocked if you get chills, tears come to your eyes, or a weight lifts off your chest right now. That is proof that heaven is touching you, and that these words are not empty, but the voice of the Eternal. My child, I have heard your cries, God says. I know how much pain you're in, and I'm not late. I'm leaving now. My beloved, you can't stop now. Don't leave right away. Do not let this slide. Hold on to the key to your breakthrough for a moment longer. If you close this message too quickly, you might miss the exact step that will unlock your miracle. Do not leave until the end. Stay, because your mother has more to tell you. Archangel Michael isn't done warning you, and God's hand is reaching out to you. If you reach back in faith, your whole life can change in an instant. The words of heaven are being revealed piece by piece, and the next revelation will be here soon. So if this message is stirring your spirit, don't forget to subscribe right away. If you take a break, you might miss the sign you've been praying for. There's more than one channel that you can subscribe to here. There is a river of divine truth that you need to keep your heart connected to. Do it now and let God see that you're ready. Your mom says the time of being lost and confused is over. She has seen you second-guess yourself and wonder if you are really loved, chosen, and if God really hears your prayers. That's what she wants you to know for sure. We will never forget you. The one who made the stars heard every prayer you whispered in the darkness and every cry you let out when no one was listening. She carried those prayers up like a holy sacrifice, and they are still alive before God's throne. She wants you to stop questioning your worth because God has already told you that you are valuable. You're worth more than gold, kings, and the whole world. It's been a very tough battle around you because the enemy knows that if you fully awaken to who you are, nothing will be able to stop your destiny. Okay, Archangel Michael, you can speak now. He tells you that there are people around you who are afraid of your rising and have tried to delay you because of this. Some people have smiled at you while being jealous. Some people have whispered but turned what they said against you when you weren't there. Some people even pretended to keep you safe while planting doubts in your mind. Archangel Michael tells them their plans will fail because heaven has put a line around you. He says that soon, masks will come off, making it clear who is on your side and who is against you. But you shouldn't be scared of this truth because it won't hurt you. It will set you free. God tells him, I'd rather you walk alone in the light than with shadowy people who act like friends. Get your heart ready, because soon there will be clarity, and with it, freedom. In spirit, your mother is getting closer, and her words are full of love. She adds, you carry a strength you do not even recognize. That time when you were little, she held your hand and quietly prayed that you would grow up to be strong enough to handle storms. According to her, your prayers are the reason you are still alive after what should have killed you. Don't put yourself down any longer. Don't judge your future by the things that went wrong in the past. You are not the same person you used to be. You are becoming someone bigger and better than she ever thought possible. She tells you she is so proud of you that words can't explain it. She also says that pride is shared by many. God is proud of his child, a beloved soul, who didn't give up even when the world was heavy on them. Finally, the Spirit of God speaks in a way that can't be denied. You are about to enter a season of divine reversal, my child. Things that were meant to hurt you will work out for the best. You will receive sevenfold what was taken from you. What doors were shut in your face will be opened again, but not by people, but by me. Your testimony will be based on the tears you shed in private. Your restoration will be seen by the people who made fun of your pain, and they'll know it wasn't luck, chance, or a coincidence. It was my hand on you. I need to ask you a serious question now. Show God how much you believe by subscribing to this channel. If you know this message is not a coincidence, then show God how much you believe. You are not merely following a page when you click the subscribe button. You are setting off a prophetic alignment. You are setting yourself up to receive every word, every warning, and every blessing that God wants to give you in the coming days. It's possible for God to align people, resources, and opportunities for you, and subscription is how you stay in touch with that alignment. So go ahead and click subscribe. Use the bell to let people know. Show heaven that you are committed to following divine order. Do not worry about the delay. It is not a sign of denial. Silence is the womb where miracles are created, so don't be afraid of it. I'm working, setting up, and aligning things behind the scenes right now. You're not as far away as you think. You're getting closer to the breakthrough than you can see. A soft voice, almost like someone whispering in your ear, says, "Be careful, my child." She tells you that not every person who shows interest in you out of the blue is sent from God. Some people are drawn to your light not because they want to protect it, but because they want to drain it. She says that your best weapon this coming season will be your ability to think things through. Before you trust, pray. Before you jump, listen. Pay attention to how people treat you when you need help. That will show what their real hearts are like. "I wish I could still hold you in my arms," she says. Now, though, she protects you with her prayers. Those prayers are also strong. Even when you sleep, they wrap around you like fire. Another yell from Archangel Michael. Don't be scared of the dark shapes that appear in front of you. He says that the fighting gets worse just before the victory is given. So that's why things may have felt worse lately. For what reason have you had sudden setbacks? The reason why storms seem to come out of nowhere. This is because the enemy knows that you are about to make a breakthrough, and this is his last attempt to stop you. But Archangel Michael tells you that the battle is already over. Do not give up. Not give up in despair. Do not let being tired make you give up, because dawn is coming, and the light will show that you were safe the whole time. Now the Lord speaks out. I am about to open a door that no one can close. He tells them, you'll know it because it won't come from trying hard, being manipulated, or pleading with other people to notice you. It will happen quickly, smoothly, and without a doubt. Peace will follow. It'll feel like the last peace you've been looking for. After all that time, you'll know that the wait was worth it. This is what the pain helped me get ready for. It was my mom's prayers that made this blessing possible. Do not doubt when it comes, says God. Be brave and walk through. It's yours. As she speaks, your mom's voice carries a deep pain and is almost shaking with urgency. She claims to have witnessed your battles in silence, the way you give strength to others while feeling like you're about to collapse, the way you smile even though your heart is heavy. She says she wants you to know that everything has been worth it. People are telling you lies to make you think that your love and kindness have been wasted. God in heaven has been looking. In eternity, you will treasure every moment of patience, every time you forgave when you could have stayed angry, and every sacrifice you made when no one praised you. God has written them in the book of remembrance, so no one will forget them. Very soon, you'll be able to see the results of all your quiet sowing. When that day comes, you'll know that every tear was worth it. Once more, Archangel Michael steps forward, and his words are like fire cutting through the darkness. He says the enemy has been trying to destroy your spirit by telling you in a quiet voice that it's easier to give up than to keep believing. The enemy is aware that you are on the verge of a breakthrough, according to Archangel Michael, so this is the most dangerous lie you can tell. He knows that you will walk into what God has already planned for you if you keep standing, keep believing, and keep moving forward even if your steps are shaking. Don't give up now, says Archangel Michael. Don't move back. Don't let the enemy take what God has already written with your name on it. He raises his sword and tells you that the enemy around you is already falling apart, that forces you can't see are being spread out, that the storm that is coming at you cannot compare to your protection. Your mother's voice then gets softer, beloved child. She talks like the way she did when she sat next to your bed and petted your face while you cried after having a bad dream. Remember how I always told you to trust, even when you were scared. Trust me when I say the same thing. Believe in the process. Believe in the timing. Believe that God has not forgotten about you. From the very last moment she was alive, she prayed for you that your life would be filled with victory instead of defeat, and that you would not live in fear, but with the confidence that comes from knowing who you are. She also says that prayer is still alive. It's alive, and right now it's like a shield of light around you. The Spirit of God speaks up and says things that shake your soul. I'm still not done with you. He says that the story that other people wrote about you is not complete. What they said, how they judged you, and the labels they tried to put on you are not the end of your story. God is writing a new ending to your story that is much better than the pain you have been through. I will make your scars into testimonies, he claims. I will make up for your delays with divine timing. I will make your loneliness a stage for my love to shine even brighter than before. You will not die in despair, he says. You won't drown in defeat. You'll get up. A lot of other people will also rise because you did. Because life isn't just about you. A beacon, a light that will lead others out of their own darkness. I also want you to subscribe to this channel right now because your life is a beacon and you are meant to bring light to others. There is more to this than a subscription. The activation of God's prophetic promise over your life is what it is. It is the goal of every message from this place to lead you, warn you, and help you reach your destiny. When you subscribe, you're telling heaven, I'm ready to take everything you have for me. I'm ready to live out my calling to the fullest. Don't miss any more messages. The prophetic alignment over your life will be sealed as soon as you click subscribe. Again, your mum whispers, telling you not to be afraid of the changes that are coming. She adds, you have clung tightly to what you know, but some of what you hold is actually holding you back. When God starts to take away certain people, habits, or places, you must not fight him, she says. But these changes are not loss. They are divine freedom. What no longer serves your destiny is being freed from you. She says you have to believe that what you let go of was never meant to stay, and that what you keep will carry you into the future. She tells you not to be sad when doors close because new ones are already opened for you. The Spirit of God speaks up and says things that shake your soul. I'm still not done with you. He says that the story that other people wrote about you is not complete. What they said, how they judged you, and the labels they tried to put on you are not the end of your story. God is writing a new ending to your story that is much better than the pain you have been through. I will make your scars into testimonies, he claims. I will make up for your delays with divine timing. I will make your loneliness a stage for my love to shine even brighter than before. You will not die in despair, he says. You won't drown in defeat. You'll get up. A lot of other people will also rise because you did. Because life isn't just about you. It's a beacon, a light that will lead others out of their own darkness. Again, your mum whispers, telling you not to be afraid of the changes that are coming. She adds, you have clung tightly to what you know, but some of what you hold is actually holding you back. When God starts to take away certain people, habits, or places, you must not fight him, she says. But these changes are not loss. They are divine freedom. What no longer serves your destiny is being freed from you. She adds, you must trust that what leaves was never meant to stay, and what remains will carry you into your future. She adds, do not mourn over doors that close, for new ones are already opening before you. Archangel Michael agrees with this. He says that in the spiritual world, curses, generational chains, and hidden contracts made over your life are being broken by the authority of heaven. He says you might feel heavy things lifting, have strange dreams end, and feel peace suddenly come into places where you only felt chaos before. That's proof that God is ending cycles and patterns and cutting you off from things that were never meant to control you. You are entering a season where freedom will become your reality, where the same battles that tormented your family line will not touch you anymore, says Archangel Michael. You are the breaker, he says. You have been chosen to end what killed those who came before you. You are the one who changes the lineage. That's why there's been so much pressure. This is also why the victory will be so strong, though. And beloved, if this message speaks to you, if you know deep down that these words are not random, I remind you again, subscribe now to stay in touch with the revelations heaven is sending. It's not enough to just listen once. To walk with the messages that are coming through each day is what it means. What you hear today is just the start. There will be more. Worse warnings, more profound truths, and bigger promises. Don't forget about them. Maintain your connection and allow heaven to witness your faithfulness. Now, your mom's spirit is stronger, as if she can't hold back what she needs to say. There are hidden things around you that you haven't seen yet, she says. There were talks that happened behind closed doors, choices that were made without your knowledge, and small betrayals that your heart felt, but your mind ignored. Heaven is about to show these things, she says, not to hurt you, but to set you free. She says shadows have been close for too long, changing their faces to look like kindness, love, and loyalty. The light of God, on the other hand, is burning away those masks, and soon every mask will fall off. She begs you not to hold on to those who have been shown. You shouldn't try to hide what God has covered once the truth comes out. She adds, my child, when God exposes, it is not cruelty, it is mercy, for how else would you be free? You should think of someone you know who needs to hear this right now as the truth comes out. Someone who needs the freedom that only truth can bring, who is walking in darkness, who is trapped in deception. You're not just sending a message when you share this video. You are making the anointing work in your life. When you give divine truth to others as a blessing, it comes back to you many times over. Press the share button. Send this to someone you care about, like a friend or family member. Watch how your own breakthrough speeds up as you do this. Sharing leads to a breakthrough. This vision is confirmed by Archangel Michael, who stands tall with his sword of flame, to protect you from traps set by jealous hearts. He claims to have fought battles in realms unseen. According to him, the enemy tried to trap you in lies by wrapping them around your destiny. But Archangel Michael broke them. He says that everyone who has tried to curse you, bind you, or shut you down has failed. It says that you are covered in fire and that no darkness can stand against it. He also tells you to remember this when the exposure happens. Your safety was never in their promise to be loyal. God always had your safety in mind. Then, like a lullaby played from eternity, your mother's voice softens again. She says she knows how much you want stability, love that doesn't change, and a friend who won't betray you. She says that longing was there for her when she was alive. She also prayed that God would keep your heart safe from fake connections. She says that now those prayers are being heard. She tells you that these feelings of loneliness are not the same thing as being abandoned. It is divine protection. God is setting you apart. You are chosen, not because you are forgotten. And when the time is right, God will put in your path the people who really carry light and care about your soul. Wait, don't be in a hurry, she says. What God has planned for you is better than what you are willing to settle for. These words are filled with the thunderous Spirit of God, shaking the air around you. I'm getting ready to surprise you, my child. The blessing won't come the way you think it will, he says. It will appear out of the blue and through an unexpected channel in an unexpected location. He says that one day you'll look back and see that all the delays, detours, and disappointments were just steps that led to this very moment. Believe me when I say I don't remember things, he says. I understand your needs better than you can say, and my answer will not be just enough. It will overflow. He says that the people who used to feel sorry for you won't be able to figure out how you got so far so fast, and it will be his hand that lifts you up, not your own strength. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go, through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. You can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Right now, your mom is leaning in and asking you to trust God. In the comments, please write these 4 words. I receive my reversal. If you believe that your story is changing and that a divine reversal is already happening, please do this. Not just typing words, but also making a call. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are moving into what God has already said. Write it down now. I receive my reversal. Let the enemy hear your cry, the angels see your faith, and the spirit of your mother be happy about what you say. Again, your mother whispers, telling you to keep an eye out for the signs. She claims that God has already been communicating with you in small ways, such as through dreams, repeated numbers, and the sudden jolt of your spirit when you see certain people. You shouldn't think these signs are just random, she says, because they show you the way. She tells you, when you see them, pause and listen, because in that moment, God is trying to catch your attention. She begs you not to walk without thinking because the enemy has sent you distractions to make you lose focus. She tells you, if you listen to the whispers, you will never be wrong. She adds, I could not guide you fully when I was on earth, but now I am closer than ever before, and my prayers are woven into the very guidance God sends you. Again, your mother whispers, telling you to keep an eye out for the signs. She claims that God has already been communicating with you in small ways, such as through dreams, repeated numbers, and the sudden jolt of your spirit when you see certain people. You shouldn't think these signs are just random, she says, because they show you the way. She tells you, when you see them, pause and listen, because in that moment, God is trying to catch your attention. She begs you not to walk without thinking, because the enemy has sent you distractions to make you lose focus. You can trust her, though. If you lean into the whispers, you will never be misled. She adds, I could not guide you fully when I was on earth, but now I am closer than ever before, and my prayers are woven into the very guidance God sends you. Once more, Archangel Michael raises his voice and says, the financial chains around you are breaking. He claims that the cycles of rising and falling, the scarcity you have experienced, and the lack you have experienced are coming to an end. He says that provision has been sent from heaven and is on its way. He tells you not to worry about the numbers in your account because the numbers in heaven are bigger. What you see will not last. Eternal is what I release. If an opportunity seems too quick, too flashy, or too tempting, he tells you not to fall for it, because not every door that's open leads to God. But he says, you'll know the right door because it will bring clarity, not confusion, and peace, not pressure. And he claims that when you walk through it, you will find not only provision for yourself, but also overflow for those who are close to you. Your mother is crying while she smiles at you, her beloved child. She points out, the miracle coming is not only for you, but also for the generations that will come after you. She points out, the choices you make now will echo far into the future. She adds, the chains that broke from your life will never touch your children, your grandchildren, those who follow after you. She adds, you are the turning point, the one who shifts the story of the family. She says, don't forget how much your obedience opens up for you, because the faith-based decisions you make today will leave a legacy of light tomorrow. At the end of this section, the Spirit of God makes a promise that can't be broken. I'll get it done quickly. I'm going to do it quickly. No one will be able to say it wasn't my hand when I do it. He says, you'll be amazed. There will be silence from your enemies. Your friends will be happy, and peace will fill your soul like never before. Stay with me, he says. Believe me, don't go back. And that's when you knew this message wasn't just words. Your life was the subject of a covenant. It sounds like your mom is trembling with need as she speaks to you now. She knows that the time for you to make a choice is getting close. Some days you might wonder if it's worth it to keep going, if hope is still alive, and if miracles are still possible for you. She says she has seen the weariness in your soul. She begs you not to give up and give in to despair. She mentions your youthful strength, the fire in your eyes, and the belief that anything was possible. She wants you to know that the spark hasn't been forgotten in heaven. It still makes you feel hot. Life's storms have tried to drown it, but she tells her child, do not bury your hope. Do not bury your hopes and dreams, because what God put in you can't be taken away. This thing has only been waiting for its season, which is almost here. When Archangel Michael talks, his voice is strong and clear, like a trumpet sounding over a battlefield. He says the trouble you're having is not proof that God has left you. You are on the verge of a breakthrough, according to this sign. He says that the fact that resistance is rising shows that the enemy is desperate because he knows that his hold is weakening. You are not helpless, Archangel Michael assures you. You can do something, and you're not by yourself. I was sent to fight for you, protect you, and clear the way, he says. Don't be scared of the storm coming, because it will end before you do. He says that the weight you've been carrying is not defeat. It's the pressure of giving birth. In your life, something new is coming into being. And just like labor pains come before giving birth, this tough time comes before the miracle. As she speaks, your mother leans in closer and offers both love and warning. She tells you to be careful with your heart in the days to come. She says there will be voices that try to put you down, people who make fun of your faith, and tell you it's pointless to believe in things you can't see. She tells you not to let their doubt hurt your spirit. She says that God is not asking you to tell them why you are the way you are. You should believe what he says. To her beloved, she says, remember that Noah looked like a fool before it rained. Joseph looked like he had been forgotten until the door to the palace opened. David looked weak until the big guy fell. People will think you are small until God shows them the greatness He has been working on you. Then there is a strong voice that sounds like the Lord Himself. I'm not a man who would lie. What I said I would do, I will do. He says that the dates and times of your deliverance are already written down. Nothing and no one, according to Him, can delay what is meant to happen to you. He says that the season of concealment is over, and the season of showing up has begun. He assures you that what you prayed for while crying will soon come true in joy. He says, I'm about to show that I'm a faithful person. Be careful, because I will make even your enemies see what I do for you. Through tears of joy, your mom is now smiling softly. She says she wishes she could hold you like she used to, but she wants you to know that her prayers hold you stronger than her arms ever could. She says she has asked God to favor you, to cover you in mercy, and to guide your steps so carefully that you don't miss what He has planned. She says that angels walk with you and bring you answers to prayers you thought you had forgotten. Don't give up now, she says. It's not that far away that the answers are. You'll know that I loved you, prayed for you, and believed in the greatness God put inside you when they come. Then there is a strong voice that sounds like the Lord Himself. I'm not a man who would lie. What I said I would do, I will do. He says that the dates and times of your deliverance are already written down. Nothing and no one, according to Him, can delay what is meant to happen to you. He says that the season of concealment is over and the season of showing up has begun. He assures you that what you prayed for while crying will soon come true in joy. He says, I'm about to show that I'm a faithful person. Pay attention, because I'll make even your enemies see what I do for you. Through tears of joy, your mom is now smiling softly. She says she wishes she could hold you like she used to, but she wants you to know that her prayers hold you stronger than her arms ever could. She says she has asked God to favor you, to cover you in mercy, and to guide your steps so carefully that you don't miss what He has planned. She says that angels walk with you and bring you answers to prayers you thought you had forgotten. Don't give up now, she says. It's not that far away that the answers are. You'll know that I loved you, prayed for you, and believed in the greatness God put inside you when they come. Archangel Michael raises his sword and says that generational curses are ending. He says that the problems your family had, the cycles of disappointment, and the repeated patterns of loss will no longer affect you. You have been chosen to break the chain, change the story, and stand where others have fallen. He says that you are the break in your bloodline. You are the person that heaven picked to end the curse and start the blessing. He also says that the resistance has been stronger because of this, but he says the victory will be even better. He says that soon doors will open that no one in your family has ever gone through. You will find blessings that other people could only dream of. Because of your faith, your children and their children will see light instead of darkness. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. And now, as you feel the weight of breaking generational chains, I want you to make a statement to mark this moment. Accept that you are the one chosen to break the cycle, and that the curse ends with you. Then go to the comments and type Amen again. But this Amen should be different. It should be the sound of chains breaking and freedom coming. Make it stand out. Amen. As you stand in your inheritance, ready to walk in blessings your ancestors couldn't reach, let heaven know. Another message from the Spirit of God. This time it sounds soft, like eternity is holding you. He adds, I am healing you not only in your body, but in your mind, your heart, your memories. He says he's going deep. When you don't talk about the hurts and disappointments you hid because they were too painful to face, they stay inside. Those places are now being touched, he says. What was broken is being fixed. I am giving you joy where there was sadness, peace where there was anger, and strength where there was weakness. He says, this healing won't last only for a short time. It will last a long time. It will be done, and you'll be ready for the new season. Then, beloved, your mother says her last words for now. She's happy for you. You should be proud of your endurance, not your perfection. She says she saw you fall and then get back up, break and put back together. You can cry and still believe. There's proof of your strength, she says. That's why you're still in heaven. That's why Archangel Michael is watching over them. You are being shaped for greatness, not just survival. Her words tell you to keep walking, to keep believing, and to keep letting God speak to your heart. The best is ahead of you, not behind you. Now your mother is closer than ever, and her voice sounds like it's pressing against the walls of your heart. She says she has to tell you something you have missed, something you thought was a coincidence, but was really God's hand leading you. She says there were times when you were in danger, and the choices you were about to make would have killed you, but all of a sudden, things changed, doors shut, or people pulled away. That was not rejection, she says. It was protection. Heaven stepped in to protect you. Don't be sad about things that didn't work out, she says. Don't cry over what you lost. It was the rescue that you thought was the end. You'll thank God one day for every door that shut behind you, because it kept you from a trap you couldn't see. Next up is Archangel Michael, and what he says is very hot. He says you are entering a time when the lies that have been told about you will be kept in silence. It's possible that people got the wrong idea from what you said or painted you in a light that wasn't true, he says. That false picture has been trying to hurt your reputation, but he says heaven is now taking it off. The truth will come out, predicts Archangel Michael. People who used to make fun of you will have to see the light in you once your name is cleared up. He tells you that vindication is coming, but it won't come from your own efforts to defend yourself. It will come from God himself. There will be no doubt about it when it comes. Your mother whispers to you through tears about the times you wished for her guidance and approval. She wants you to know that even though she didn't say much while she was alive, she always cared about you. According to her, she saw greatness in you when other people didn't. She says she carried that faith with her into eternity, and now she begs you to do the same. Question who you are no longer, she tells her. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't think you're behind. Because God's timing is perfect, you are right where you should be. She says that the delay was caused by preparation, and when the time is right, you'll be launched so quickly that it will seem like years of waiting were nothing. The Spirit of God speaks in a way that is both firm and kind. I'm setting things up so they work out well for you. He adds, you may not see it yet, but connections are being arranged, opportunities are being shaped, doors are being prepared. In the unseen, he says, trust me. Please trust the silence. My hands are busy while you rest, moving while you wait, and building while you think. His promise is that the result will surprise you and be much better than what you expected. He also says that you will understand why you had to wait so long, because the blessing needed perfect timing, not rushed timing. This time, your mom smiles with peace. She claims that she can see the guardian angels sent to protect you. These are warriors of light who go unseen but never abandon you. She says you're not alone even though you feel like you are. Those angels watch over you when you wake up scared in the middle of the night, she says. Those angels watch over your steps when you walk into dangerous areas. Do not be afraid of the way ahead, she says. This path is not taken by you alone. Heaven itself has covered, surrounded, and protected you. The Spirit of God speaks in a way that is both firm and kind. I'm setting things up so they work out well for you. He adds, you may not see it yet, but connections are being arranged, opportunities are being shaped, doors are being prepared. In the unseen, he says, trust me. Please trust the silence. My hands are busy while you rest, moving while you wait, and building while you think. His promise is that the result will surprise you and be much better than what you expected. He also says that you will understand why you had to wait so long, because the blessing needed perfect timing, not rushed timing. This time, your mom smiles with peace. She claims that she can see the guardian angels sent to protect you. These are warriors of light who go unseen but never abandon you. She says you're not alone even though you feel like you are. She says that those angels are there for you when you wake up scared in the middle of the night. When you walk into places you don't know, those angels watch over you. Do not be afraid of the way ahead, she says. This path is not taken by you alone. Heaven itself has covered, surrounded, and protected you. Archangel Michael raises his sword again and tells you that a new season has begun. He says that the things that were hard for you last season were training, shaping, and refining. He tells you that you are smarter, stronger, and better prepared than you think. Soon, you'll understand why the fire was needed. Gold shines brighter after it's been burned. He says that you will be able to turn your past battles into testimonies that motivate others. He says that the thing that used to make you feel bad will soon become the story that shows how great God is in your life. God's Spirit speaks with strength. I'm about to do something new, and you will see it. He tells you that your life will not fail you again like it did before. He says that the cycles of not being happy are ending. There are no more chains of fear. The patterns of loss are coming to an end. He says you're not cursed. You have been chosen. We haven't forgotten about you. The beloved you are. And you can't erase what is written over your life. His words are like rivers of fire, and you can feel them burning into your heart. Plus, your mom tells you one more truth. Don't give up when people leave you. She says you were hurt by being left alone, but what you thought was abandonment was actually cutting back. God was taking away the things that were stopping your growth. Don't go after those who left, she tells them. Don't beg people to open the doors again. God takes away bad things and puts better ones in their place. You'll soon understand why it was important. She says, I know it hurts, but the blessing will last forever, and the pain will only last for a short time. Last, the Lord says, I am close to you. I am closer than your breath and your heartbeat. Now trust me, because this is your rising time. It seems like your mom is closer now, like her spirit is sitting in the room with you. She says that while she was in heaven, she saw parts of your future that you can't see yet, but are already written down. She claims that she has seen you laugh where you used to cry, stand with strength where you used to fall, and walk easily where you used to have trouble. She says she has seen people who didn't believe in you before look on in silence as God's favor hits you. My child, the pain you feel is not the end of your story, she says. As your testimony grows, this is where it starts. Soon the thing that hurt you will be the thing that shows how much God loves you. She begs you to hold on just a little longer because the change is coming faster than you can see. Again, Archangel Michael steps forward, and his words are like lightning that cut through the air. He says that every attack that was sent against you in secret has been thrown out. He claims that some people have smiled at you while uttering curses in secret, but those words have no effect. With the authority of heaven, he claims, he destroyed them. He says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, for you are marked with the seal of God's protection. The enemy has tried to wear you down by causing delays, setbacks, and disappointments, says Archangel Michael. He does warn you, though, that the enemy fights harder as you get closer to the breakthrough. This battle, according to him, is the last one before your victory. He tells you to stand firm. Do not give up. What you're about to enter will make sense of everything you've been through. The tone of your mom's voice changes to one of compassion. She claims to have experienced your loneliness, your longing for her assistance, and your desire for her guidance. She tells you that her prayers have never stopped in heaven. Her name is still being said in front of God's throne as she prays for you. It's eternal love between a mother and child, she says, and death can't break that bond. She says that you are loved even when you feel alone. My love, the love of heaven, and God's love that never ends. She tells you to trust that the one who sees everything has heard every question you have, every night you can't sleep, and every pain in your soul. In a calm voice, the Spirit of God speaks. I am the God who turns back time. He says he knows how you feel about time going by too quickly and afraid that too much has been lost. He says, though, that he can fix what was broken and make up for lost seasons in one moment of blessing. He adds, "Do not fear the ticking clock, for I am outside of time, and I hold your times in my hand." He tells you that you are not behind, and that you are exactly where you need to be for the miracle to happen. He adds, "When his moment arrives, everything will happen suddenly, and you will look back and wonder why you ever doubted." Your mom gives you a soft smile, and her words give you hope. She says she knows how tired you've been of waiting, fighting, and hoping. She does say, though, that endurance is not wasted. The blessings that are coming will need your strength. God is not mean, she says. He's not making empty promises to tease you. He's making you strong, so that when the blessing comes, you can handle it well. She believes in your strength and is proud that you have not given up, even when you wanted to. She wants you to believe that the next part of your life will be better than the ones you've already lived. I want you to seal this moment right now as your hope grows. As a sign of faith, click the like button. It's not just a click. It's a statement that you think the next part will be better. It's a request that God's favor fill every aspect of your life. If you like this video, you are in line with the blessing that is being said over you. This means, I am ready for my breakthrough. Do it now. Let heaven start to work for you in ways you can't see yet by clicking like. New opportunities are coming your way, says Archangel Michael as he raises his sword once more. He tells you that you will open up doors that were closed to you before. According to him, you will gain the favor of people who used to ignore you, and paths will open up where there were only obstacles before. He tells you not to rush through every door because not every chance is divine. But he says you'll know the difference because God's door brings peace, not pressure. Be brave when the right door opens, he tells them. Don't wait, because the chance will be clear and time will run out. Your mom gives you a soft smile and her words give you hope. She says she knows how tired you've been of waiting, fighting, and hoping. She does say, though, that endurance is not wasted. The blessings that are coming will need your strength. She says God isn't mean. He's not making empty promises to tease you. He's making you strong so that you can handle the blessing well when it comes. She believes in your strength and is proud that you have not given up, even when you wanted to. She wants you to believe that the next part of your life will be better than the ones you've already lived. New opportunities are coming your way, says Archangel Michael as he raises his sword once more. He tells you that you will open up doors that were closed to you before. According to him, you will gain the favor of people who used to ignore you, and paths will open up where there were only obstacles before. He tells you not to rush through every door, because not every chance is divine. But he says you'll know the difference because God's door brings peace, not pressure. Be brave when the right door opens, he tells them. Don't wait, because the chance will be clear and time will run out. God's Spirit speaks again, but this time it sounds like a promise. I'm getting ready to bring you a joyful surprise. The weight you've been carrying will soon be replaced by laughter, he says. The kind of laughter that results from relief, an unexpected blessing, or a breakthrough. You will laugh again, he says. You will be happy again. The voices of doubt will be silenced by the sound of your joy. He promises that his word will never come back empty, and there won't be much more delay in what he has promised you. This part ends with one last plea from your mother. She wants you to keep your heart open, your faith strong, and not let anger poison it. She says she knows how hard it is to forgive, but that it's the only way to get to the next season. She tells them, don't hold grudges, they lower your spirit. Get rid of them, and you'll go up. Let go of them, and you'll be able to step more easily into what God has planned for you. She tells you that as soon as you let go, heaven will take you to a place of peace you've never felt before. As if she is aware of the battles you still face, your mother's voice grows stronger with a mixture of sorrow and strength. She says she has seen you struggle with thoughts that won't go away. Why did certain things happen? Why did prayers not seem to be answered? And why did people leave your life when you needed them the most? It hurts her to think about those times, but she says she can help you see the truth about them. She says the losses weren't meant to punish you, but rather to serve as preparation. She says that God never takes something away without planning to give something better in return. Every hand that was closed was supposed to make room for His open hand. Every ending was the start of something you can't see yet. You should let go of the past so that you can be ready for what's coming next, she says. The voice of Archangel Michael is firm and reverberates through eternity like thunder. He adds, "You are entering a time of separation, a season when the true will be divided from the false, when the loyal will be revealed and the deceivers exposed." He adds, "This is not to frighten you, but to free you. For too long, shadows have lingered close, feeding off your light," he says. "But I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to get rid of them. Soon you will stand in the clear, your eyes sharpened by heaven, because angelic armies are all around you." He says you won't have to fight every battle with your own strength. At times when you feel tired, He tells you that they are fighting for you and that the enemy's plans will fail. Your mom's words get softer again, and they seem to come straight from the heart of heaven. She says she is proud of how you have handled yourself in silence, how you have chosen not to take revenge for those who have hurt you, and how you have chosen love over bitterness. You paid a high price for that strength, she says, and she promises you that heaven knows about all of your sacrifices. She says that God is fair. He knows, He sees, and He will pay back. Every kind thing you did that was ignored will come back to you many times over. Every wrongdoing that seemed to go unpunished will be made right by His perfect timing. You must keep your spirit soft, because softness is not weakness, she tells her. It shows that you are God's child. Then the Lord's Spirit comes through with words that sound like water running fast. "I'm writing over your story again." He says that your failures, betrayals, and the names that other people gave you have made you who you are. But He is erasing those words and writing His own truth in their place. "I have not forgotten about you," He says. "You have been chosen. You're not hurt. You're better now. You are not left alone. The beloved you are." He says that the next thing won't be like the last one. He also tells you not to let yesterday's wounds hold you back. He says that everything is being made new. The newness will hit you quickly, suddenly, and out of the blue. Tears of joy flow from your mom's eyes, as if she can already see the miracle coming. She says she has seen you battle hopelessness, but she knows you will get back up. She adds, "I prayed for you every day of my life, and now in eternity, I still whisper your name before the throne of God." Those prayers are still alive and well, and they are still opening doors you can't see. It's to remind you that her love for you did not end when she died. It got worse over time. She also says that she has asked God to make you feel her every time you need her, so you will always remember how much she loves you. Archangel Michael raises his sword once more and declares that financial provision is on the way. He tells you that lack has been beating you down for too long, making you wonder if plenty was meant for you all along. But he says that resources have been released from the heavens and are now in your hands. Even small breakthroughs are signs that bigger ones are on the way. So he cautions against discounting them. Don't be scared of the numbers you see, he says. Your provision has already been set aside, and heaven's storehouses are bigger than earthly banks. He says you will not only have enough for yourself, but also have an overflow to bless other people. God's Spirit is speaking again. His voice was soft but authoritative. Your joy is coming back to you. He says he has seen how heavy your heart is. The times when laughing seemed very far away. He does say, though, that joy is coming back. Not the kind of joy that is fleeting, but deep joy that comes from knowing he is there. He says, you'll laugh again. You're going to sing again. You'll be able to breathe normally again. You can be sure that this joy will not depend on what happens. It will flow through you like a river, unaffected by storms. He says that the next few months will be full of surprises. His goodness will pop up in the middle of your normal days and remind you of how much he loves you. As this holy message comes to an end, I have one last question for you. For those who have felt the presence of your mother or the angels, or who know that something inside them has changed today, please leave a comment. You should write, I am stepping into my new season. It's not a wish, it's true. You're not the same person who opened this message. There's a break. Something is better now. Something has woken up. I am stepping into my new season should be written right now. What a testimony it is. Say yes to heaven. As you write it, know that your mom is smiling. Archangel Michael is watching over you and God is working for you. You have been chosen. We got you covered. Your miracle is already on its way. As this holy moment comes to a close, I have one last request. In the event that this message has moved you, if you have sensed your mother or the angels nearby, please do not keep it to yourself. Today, this word is needed by someone you know. There is silenced crying. Someone is going to give up. When you share this video, you open the door to breakthrough for others, and in turn, you open the door to breakthrough for yourself. When you give it away, the anointing you have grows. Right now, click share. Send it to your story, a friend, or someone God has put on your heart. The anointing will grow in your own life as you share this prophetic word, and the breakthrough you've been waiting for will start to happen. Do it right now. Watch heaven move as you share. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.